Hello and welcome to the second part of episode 7 of the Burning Table. You may have noticed Clark's missing again, by the way. 60-day suspension. Too much alcohol and jogging. Anyway, right, the draft was the night after Night of Champions, and it was, well, kind of probably the biggest impact of draftness they could have ever have hoped for. And Al, I feel, has a wonderful and spectacular Rey Mysterio rant coming up as he was #1 pick and went over to Raw. So, yeah, Al.
Well, it's obviously Rey Mysterio, I don't like him. But no, my rant is more about, when you say picks, who does the picking? Do you remember the first draft when you had Ric Flair one side and McMahon the other side, and actually picked who they wanted? Who does this picking? Is it random? Who picks these people?
It's apparently supposed to be random.
Random.
They changed it, haven't they? Because was it not one time you picked names out the bingo machine, and then you made it, you just took turns and you picked whoever you wanted?
That's the first time they did
that. That was when they were when in 2002 when Flair and McMahon were setting it up, and like Flair represented, was it Flair representing Raw and McMahon representing SmackDown? And then they went turnabout or something like that as to who got on what brand. I mean, that was the first that was when they were first initially splitting the brands. Obviously you can't really do that now because of the whole three-way thing with ECW.
ECW is not a brand. It's Heat. They've knocked off Heat.
Well, yeah,
replaced it
it's
with
glorified
ECW.
Heat essentially. That's it. But yeah, it's, you know.
Look who gets drafted there. Poor Matt Hardy with the US title. He gets stuck in ECW.
Yeah, that's some of it made not much sense. Sending Kennedy back to SmackDown a year after he joined Raw was a bit of an admission of defeat, really, to be honest with you, I reckon. Because it was just like, you know, Kennedy could have been really, really good on Raw had he not just been an idiot and got himself suspended on, like, the wellness program. And then, because, I mean, if you look back, Kennedy could have been the son of McMahon. Apparently it was all lined up for him to be McMahon's long-lost son.
Well, we all know that storyline turned out.
Yeah, in which case that would have, like...
Was he a vertically challenged person? What did we decide on?
Yeah, I think it was vertically challenged. I think it was the Hornswoggle. But no, if you imagine that had happened, if he hadn't got suspended, he would have been the son of McMahon, and Kennedy probably would have been hitting the stratosphere by now.
Plus he would have had the title if he didn't get a wrong diagnosis from his injury.
Well, yeah, that's true. Yeah, he got that was a bit of bad luck on his part, against him, because he got his arm injury wrongly diagnosed and had to drop the money in the bank to Edge this time last year. What else was the main highlights of the draft?
The stage fell on McMahon's head.
Which is pretty much a repeat of last year's storyline with the limo.
Yeah.
McMahon's dead, or in this case he's not dead, he's just injured. And I bet he comes back with some kind of amnesia.
What, he's forgot he's producing a shite wrestling show?
Yeah, he'll just be there going, did we get to a point?
I've just had an idea. He'll come back with amnesia and think he's back in the 80s. He'll book a whole show with Hogan and Warrior and Savage. No?
You can't mention Randy Savage.
Oh, right.
There's no amnesia, no one's strong enough
to bring Randy Savage back. Although that would be fucking hilarious. He'll forget he ever went into court with Brock Lesnar and he'll re-sign with Brock.
Welcome to WrestleMania 3.
Yeah.
Where's Andre the Giant? He said he'd be here by now.
Now the best thing you could probably say is, your name is Vince McMahon, WCW still exists and they're kicking your arse in the ratings, so get to it, eh? Oh! We're losing money hand over fist, Vince.
But the bad thing is, you might go, I know what we'll do. We'll give away money on Raw if we got these already done this time.
Then you just take a hammer and just smash him over the head again. Never mind. No, we talked about the $1 million giveaway enough last month. Other highlights of the draft would be CM Punk going on to Raw, which I was really, really happy about, for the simple reason that that now means that CM Punk is on a decent brand, essentially. He's not stuck on ECW anymore. He had the Money in the Bank, which on the first post-draft Raw, he cashed in and pinned Edge, who was only visiting, it would seem, to say how shit Raw was without him. And then...
fair point.
Yeah, pretty much. And then CM Punk pinned him. A lot of guys on the internet, I read one particular guy reviewing that episode of Raw, and he said it was the worst decision that WWE have ever made, and he's going to just stop watching WWE from now on because he doesn't like CM Punk.
I don't think it's a good decision. I think
brilliant.
I think it's a desperation. See, what is now the problem with wrestling is guys aren't ready to be the big time, and they can't just bring a big star from another federation like they used to.
No, they can't.
They've got to try and train them up from the bottom, and most times they just haven't got the patience to do it, so they push them way too soon.
No, I totally agree.
And then they just end up, well, quite a lot of them just end up flopping, really. I mean, Orton pushed, I mean, now he's alright, but when they first pushed him to be a face, that was awful.
He
That
was
was
terrible.
He died in his arse last time. I think it could work against Punk, because, well, the ratings are going down with the $1 million giveaway anyway. And if they keep going down, they're going to say, Punk's a champion, you can't carry the brand.
Yeah.
Which,
I mean,
it's crap, because they put the belt on him to give him the chance, so...
You could argue though, I mean one argument you could come up with is in this current climate of getting investigated for steroid use and things like that, is CM Punk's title reign, and I mean I'm just being devil's advocate, I'm just chucking this out, could CM Punk's title reign be determined as a PR exercise basically? You know, a world champion's clean, and that's his whole thing, that he's clean.
Yeah, well, he's a better choice than Jeff Hardy.
Well, definitely, yeah. I mean, is he what Jeff Hardy would have been had Jeff Hardy not run the risk of, if they stick a title on him or get suspended again?
I don't know, they'll possibly get shut down, but even Regal might have been a contender, because they were sort of building him up. And then
Champion?
No, I don't know, it's...
Well,
come on, let me see CM Punk champion, anyone's eligible.
Oh, come on! Come on. CM Punk, right, I've got a lot of respect for the guy, because he came up through the independents, did lots of, stuff in Ring of Honor that was well impressive.
Didn't do the territories like back in the 80s.
Oh, shut up.
He didn't know how to work, they had to teach him that when he went French.
Yeah, that was the thing. And I feel sorry for him because he came with a great experience in the independents, which supposedly gets you some great credit in, WWE. But no, they packaged him off to the development leagues where he learned to wrestle the WWE way, and he's done that, and he's swallowed all the fucking bullshit that they've handed him. He's apparently, Raw's head writer apparently hated him, so I wasn't keen on him at all.
That wasn't Michael Racist Hayes, was it?
No, that's on from SmackDown.
Alright.
That's it. So he's come over to Raw, and finally they've given him, a run with the belt. Okay, they could have built up a bit more. He could have had the Intercontinental title, for a little while, and then built up to the World title.
Yeah.
It does seem to be.
For me, it would have been better having him, the mystery opponent of Jericho, instead of Kofi Kingston, and getting him the Intercontinental champion. And then
might have built him up a bit more. He's a bit of a leap.
They could possibly even give Jericho the world title again, just to have someone to pin it on. Although having fighting AJ, it wouldn't make sense. Who else on Raw could have pinned the title on, really?
Not Cena again.
No, I suppose it made...
Now the draft's finished, you could have gone for Kane, but he's just at the ECW world title, so...
See, in a way, I suppose that was the only thing they could do, because he had Edge on Raw, just there, not to wrestle, just to turn up. And CM Punk was pretty much the only one who would demand a match there and then. Without going through some stupid, ridiculous storyline.
Only face, yeah. What time are we on?
We have got a minute 15 seconds.
A minute 15 seconds left. Who else, just quickly, there was also...
Triple H.
Triple H, obviously, yeah, Triple H went to SmackDown.
Do you remember the last time we went to SmackDown?
It took 3 guys to trade him back, yeah, I know, that was rubbish. I think he stayed because I think it's his family schedule. Apparently he sees a lot more of his family. Stephanie's about to drop number 2, so I think with the way SmackDown's filmed in the 4-day block, you'll see his family a lot more because Stephanie travels with the SmackDown crew. But no, it seems really, really good. At least but I think they're trying to boost SmackDown's ratings when it's on My Network TV.
Jeff Hardy went as well, didn't he?
Jeff Hardy went as well to SmackDown, which is, once again, quite a good build.
So did SmackDown lose of any importance?
Batista.
Oh, Batista went.
Kane, arguably.
Yeah, became as ECW champion, wasn't he?
Yeah. Time?
Go 20 seconds. You can round.
20 seconds.
We've got a history article coming up next.
We've got a historical, yeah. We've decided after the Ultimate Warrior was one of the highest rated segments of last month's show to do a historical segment. Well, not really historical, it makes it sound like we're going to be digging. And we're going to be talking about the Hitman, Bret Hart. Next!